Welcome back to what Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is an M12, it's a Tier 7 American SPG. It's located on the northeast spawn of Live Oaks and it's under the command of RAM Tough of REBRN. Now he's got a 155mm howitzer and he's got 700 alpha with those shells. It's a French design of gun, but it's an American tank that it was built on. The M3 is what it was built on. They only built 100 of these, but they were very useful during the Second World War, and 74 actually saw service. They called it the door knocker. It could literally knock down bunkers. It was so powerful. Okay, Ramtop's found his firing position. He's nicely behind some bushes, which will give him some cover. But over on the other side of the battlefield, he spotted a Nashorn and a few other tanks, and I think he's going to go for the Nashorn first. He's dialing in on target. It's about 5 seconds until he'll be ready to shoot. Fires a round in. That must have been close to that Nashorn. In the meantime, we've seen a couple of tanks cross the dip at the bridge. We've got a Cromwell, Tier 6 British, and well, we've got a VK3002D, or 3001D I should say, which is the Panther prototype by Daimler. IKV-65, he fires a round in. Oh my god, he wiped him out! That must have been a penetrating shot. Gone straight through the armour on that IKV. Fantastic first shot. Second shot, sorry. Very, very accurate, that shot. Okay, well, he's lining up now for his next one, and I'm wondering which target he's going to go for. Well, it looks like he's going to go for the E25, but he's settled instead for the VK. Lined up, rounds out, and direct hit, 285. You can see where the shell hit right on the front upper plate. Okay, the VK's not very happy. And he just got, I think he just got hit by our other Arty. There's two other Artys in the game, an M44 and another M12. And he's lining up another shot on the VK. And this time around he finishes him off. 43 hit points off that. He's got to 908 hit points of damage so far recorded. We don't know if he damaged the Nashorn, but he might have damaged that as well. Okay, we've got an SP1C moving across that island. And over in the city, we've got a P43 turn. Now, he's almost loaded. He's adjusted his field of fire so he won't get reticule bloom. Lining a shot up. He hasn't marked the target, but he fires a round in. And it's a direct hit for 258. A very useful shot, that one. The guy's a splash kill now. We've only got two tanks near the city, a Cromwell and a Dickermax, and the T150, well, he's waiting outside the town. Okay, we've got KV2. Got to dial in ahead of him, that's it. Line him up, work out where he's headed, and then when you're ready, let shell loose. Rounds out. Direct hit on his rear for 335. Accurate shooting there. Hit the engine bay. You can see the mark on the back of the, just behind the turret. Okay, he's loading another shell. Looks like he's going to try and get another shot on that KV2. He's lost some more hit points. Rounds out. Oh, it went long. Landed behind the KV2, but the KV2's a splash shot now. And yes, he's gone. Okay, we've got a T29 and a P43 Tur. The P43 Tur is the one he hit earlier. Only 68 hit points left on him. And some of our tanks have now reached the other side of the battlefield and are now harassing the enemy tanks near their cap. There's an M44 somewhere behind that building and a Dickermax nearby. He's fired a round in behind the building. And he blind shot killed the M44. Fantastic shot there. I always love blind shot kills. If he worked out where the enemy was and he fired a round in there, hoping the target was still there, and it was. So that's a really useful kill, that one. There's the S51. The Tier 7 Soviet SPG is lining up a shot, letting it dial in. Rounds out. This looks to be perfect. It lands just to one side. I'm afraid that's RNG. But he's still holding fire on that spot. And, well, his teammates both fired in at the same spot. And the S51 is no longer there. Or if he is there, he's moved away. Okay, he's loaded. But he's holding his fire at the moment. More rounds going in. There's the Dicamax. Oh, the S51's been spotted again. And he has suffered some damage. Lining up a shot. Rounds out. This should be a kill shot. Oh, well, it was a lot of hit points, 175, but his teammate in the M44 took the kill. Dicamax is gone. There's only 3 enemies remaining, an E25, an SB1C, and the other last one is the M12. We don't know where the M12's gone. Okay, E25 was last seen near the dip, and our Jagdpanther is going into the dip right now. Now, the Jagdpanther is our platoon mate, and he's Bad Wolf, and he's a Twitch TV streamer for REBRN. At least I think he's for REBRN. Pretty sure he is. The King Tiger captured on this game was Warchild as well, and he was in platoon. Okay, I think that M12 is somewhere in that vicinity. Yes. There he is. He is there. You can work these things out from where the enemy shots come in. Unfortunately, we lost the Jagdpanther. He was taken out by the E25. We fire around in at the M12. And that was right next door to him. So that must have damaged him. Another Arty shell coming in. That was from the M44, I think. I heard some destruction going on there. I think the M12 has moved. Okay, he's fired a blind shot in. No joy. He's reloading. Oh, I saw a bush go over. Or at least something green go over in the courtyard. So I think something's gone into that courtyard. Yep, some fence went down. So the person's headed for the edge of the map. And we've just lost the T150 to the SP1C. Try and line up a shot on him. He's moving fast. You've got to give a long lead with fast moving targets. Shells going in. Now we're down to 7 shells now. You only get 18 shells in the M12. It's a bit of a bone of contention actually, because really you should have more shells. After all, the S51 does actually carry far more. In fact, is it 20 shells I think they carry, but the M12? And it's something like 30 shells carried in the S51. And they're both sort of similar sized Artys, both tier 7s. Well, both Artys on our team have actually moved further closer to the dip. It may be that they're anticipating that the enemy's going to come to our cap to try and cap. The E25 and the SP1C have both got very good camo qualities, and both of those players have got 5 kills combined. So ideally we want to take them out the game as quickly as we can, but they're going to be very difficult to spot with good camo qualities. Now he's indicating that bush near the bridge. Oh, there's the SP1C, and he's very low on hit points. Oh, and a shot from the M12 takes him out. Well played. Okay, so we just need to work out where the E25 is. Somebody's indicating grid square D7. Five for the bushes. Nothing there. We just lost the M44, and there's the E25. He is in sight. We're not loaded. And he's firing on our remaining teammate Arty, the M12. And he's disappearing back into the dip. But he's doing a quick circuit. We fire a round in. Close. It was close. We're in reload. Oh, the M12's died. Ideally, I would have said stay behind some cover and wait for him to come this direction. You're out in the open. That will give the M12 a free shot. Remember, good camo qualities on that tank destroyer. Very small, very low. The best thing you can do is get behind cover and force him to get closer. It's 2 against 2 now. And there's the E25. He was on this side of the bridge now. We just took a shell from him. Lining up a shot. It's going to have to be a snapshot. Oh, we got hit by the M12 on the enemy team. And we've lost our radio man. But we fixed our... Oh, we bounced around from the E25 there. Oh, and the E25 finishes off with the next round. So it's all down to the Dickomax now. I would have said better thing to do would be to stay behind cover. The Dickomax player has got 3 marks on his barrel. And he's pulling back to nearer the cap. One thing I would recommend if you are sending in a replay is do try to switch to the next nearest player after you've been killed in battle, and that way we get to see what's happening from their point of view. And as Ramtough points out, that E25 was spamming APCR, and here he goes. He's just the other side of the road, the railway line, and he's been wiped out by the Dickomax. And that means the M12 is the last remaining Arty. And now Ramtough has switched to him. That's great. You can see those 3 marks on the barrel. An expert player. And as is pointing out, no time for him to wait. He has to move, and he has to move fast. Get to the enemy cap to start capping, and he's got to do so in the next 42 seconds. If he doesn't do it in 42 seconds, he won't be able to cap out in time. In fact, I don't think he can do it, to be honest. I don't think he can. If the M12 on the enemy team is smart, he'll actually go to the town and hide in grid square A1. There's the 2-minute warning. Okay, in 16 seconds, it'll be too late to cap out. I don't think the Dickomax can get there in time. But I have a feeling the M12 is along this route. And if the Dickomax stays on the railway line, he should be able to get there in time to find and kill the M12. So long as he doesn't go and try and hide. It's too late to cap now. He has been seen. There's the M12. He's just up ahead. He's in the dip. He's in long reload. That made certain. That's a victory. And just in time for the 1-minute horn. Let's have a look at the end of battle stats. Well, it's the second class tanker for Ramtough of REBRN in the M12. He did get a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. He got 14, and he got a high caliber for dealing the most damage in that battle. And his win 8 was 3,630. And let's have a look at the team scores. Well, there you go. Top damage, 2,140 hit points of damage in that game. The next highest scorer was, in fact, the SP1C with 1,715. And after that, it was the T150 with 1,698. When it came to kills, the highest number of kills went to the M44, got 4. Then we've got Ramtough, the T150, the SP1C, the E25, all got 3 kills apiece. And when it came to base XP, it was Ramtough who got the highest amount, 881 for him, 662 for the T150 and 595 for the E25. The Dickermax managed 594, just one behind, 1 kill behind, and 71 on the hit points. So he didn't do that much in the way of hit points, but he did win the battle for the team. Ramtough fired 16 rounds in that game, got 6 direct hits and 2 penetrations, splash damage on 9, damage of 2,140 hit points, of which all of it was more than 300 meters. He received 3 hits from the enemy. 2 of them were penetrations, both from the E25, and 1 non-penetration that I think was also from the E25. I think they bounced that round, and 1 hit by way of splash damage as well from the enemy M12. He damaged 7 of the enemy, killed 3 of them, and did 597 hit points of stun assist of 8 stuns. On a premium count, he earned 37,737 credits, and after repair and ammunition resupply, he still took away a profit of 15,917 credits. He picked up 1 bond for getting the high caliber, and 1,321 XP, times 2 for the first victory, plus 2,644 for completing a mission and events, took away 5,287 altogether. So he does say why. I think the thing is that when you've got an E25 in play and you don't know where he is, the best thing to do is just to hide so he can't see you, and then he has to reveal himself to get close to find out where you are. In that instance, going over the railway line, you were exposed to him, and then he actually managed to get those shots for free. If you'd hidden in the bushes on the other side of the railway line, and even if he had gone over to the other side, I think the Dickermax would have spotted him and then got the shots into him. But if he stayed on your side of the railway line, I think you would have got a shot at him before he found out where you were, and that would have given you the chance to get another kill. But it was a fantastic game, and of course that blind kill on the M44 was absolutely miraculous. It was a penetrating shot, that one. And you also did get another penetrating shot on the IKB65 too. And that Nashorn, that blind shot you did, 116 hit points. Didn't penetrate him, but you did get the shell very close to him. So well done. If you enjoyed that replay, please give this video a like and do subscribe to our channel. We have more Arty replays than any other channel on YouTube, and that's because we focus on Arty, but we don't always do Arty. We do feature tanks as well. And some of our players are super unicums, some of them are just ordinary guys who are having a great day, and it's your chance to get a bit of fame and glory on YouTube. Thanks for watching.